Throwback Thursday to when Amtrak first released Phase 3-8s, 500 to 510, and the Phase 3, affectionately known as the Pepsi Can scheme. Set the Amtrak modelers on fire with that one. This is probably the most beautiful scheme that Amtrak has ever created for a locomotive. It's the Phase 3 Pepsi Can scheme. It still looks fresh and modern today. And that 510 that you're looking at right here, this is a Walthers model, which at the time was all that was available. So it's pretty bare. It doesn't have the working ditch lights because this is over a 20-year-old model, but it has been upgraded to sound. You can kind of hear it, but the brand new Athearn Genesis 50th anniversary P42 and 160 is louder. And you can look at both the paint schemes and see how even today that Walthers paint scheme has stood up. And that was a Walthers mainline model compared to the Athearn Genesis. Obviously the Athearn Genesis is definitely more detailed and is ready to go out of the box. I'm not sure why the road number keeps going out. Maybe when every time it hits like a dry spot on the track, the headlight goes out. Not the headlight, but the number board goes out. Let me turn that back on so you guys can see that. So yeah, what I was saying, you can actually see the number board is lit up on this one. Amtrak 160 P42. And this is the Walthers first release back in the late 90s or early 2000s. This loco is that old. I bought this locomotive, I'm sure it's been about 20 years. It was the very first loco I bought for my layout as far as passenger operations. And that was back in 2002. So, you can see the quality has come quite a bit in 20 years from the Athearn Genesis to the Walthers. But that Dash 8, which is still in operation today, I don't know if 510 is, but those Dash 8s are still in operation. You see a lot of them at the Chicago Union Station Yard. They obviously have been repainted into the Phase 5 scheme. But every now and then you'll still see them in mainline service. Usually you just see them in regional service. Or in the back of a push-pull, like going to Milwaukee or something like that. And pulling up the rear of this Amtrak Consus is P42 145, also a heritage unit. So both these are heritage units. This is from Athearn run a couple of years ago. I had this with custom did. It actually has some weathering on it. I think the weathering is more so on the other side. This one does not have the lighted number board like the brand new one does. But this is pulling my California Zephyr. Today's California Zephyr, which is pretty short. It's like 5 cars. So just want to do a quick video and a photo op to show what a typical Consus looks like in 2023. And do a comparo with the Walthers Dash 8B 32 as released in 1991. What do you guys think? You got the crew dorm, the diner, the lounge, and 2 coaches. And this is probably what you will see of today's California Zephyr. I've seen videos where it's like 5 cars, and it used to be like between 8 to 10 cars. The Amtrak is still running on limited equipment because a lot of things are in repair, so they say. But yep, thanks for checking the video out. Have a good one.